going to cut right into our first question. I know that you were born with hand-heart syndrome. Is that correct? And
Yes.
can you talk to us a little bit about your childhood and how that was?
Yeah, absolutely. So for those who don't know, which probably the majority of the world doesn't know, hand-heart syndrome is a super rare genetic disorder that either leaves the babies with undeveloped limbs or undeveloped organs. And so when I was born, I'm 23. When I was born in 1996, I was the 12th case in the world at the time that they've ever seen this happen to. And out of the 12, 8 of them have passed away due to undeveloped organs. And so basically, like I said, the babies are either born with undeveloped organs or undeveloped limbs. I got the limbs part. And so they tested my organs and they came back 100% healthy. And so, you know, my parents sat me down at an early age and was like, dude, you're born like you're born with no legs and one arm, and this is how it is. And, you're going to have to adapt things and you're going to have to figure out how to do things your way. And so my biggest advantage my parents gave me from an early age was they treated me normal. And, there's no secret sauce. There's no secret formula. My parents treated me normal and they let me fall on my face, how we were talking about failure, failure leads to success. I got beat up on my siblings. They would put my clothes in front of me and say, all right, Nick, tinker with it, figure it out. And I don't even think they knew now that I'm thinking about it like that. I don't even think they knew, but basically they exercised my muscle of problem and solution. So basically, everything was a problem or everything was a challenge for me, whether it was getting on a chair, putting my clothes on, eating my food, getting around the house, like everything was a challenge. And the more they just, let me figure out the solutions, I think I exercise the muscle of problem and solution. And so everything that I view in life is just like, oh, challenge, how are we going to break through it? Are we going to go left? Are we going to go right? We're going to go over it. And I think oftentimes, now in the current day, parents are handicapping their kids. The full-bodied kids are getting handicapped because of the coddling syndrome, right? They're getting coddled. They don't want their kids to fall. They do. I'll put your shoes on for you. I'll put your clothes on for you. But little do they know those little things, I think, are handicapping and limiting their children.
Wow. As someone who has 2 kids myself, I've been guilty of that a couple times, just trying to shelter my daughters from the outside craziness of the world. But I think what your mom did and your family is they kind of like created a diamond out of coal. They put all this pressure on you and now you're like rising to the top. You're this shiny object now that's amazing and inspirational.